I think we are good. So just while we wait for some people to come on, we'll play a little ode to our energy secretary, Miliband, former prime ministerial candidate, actually, by friend of the channel, Big Papa Clout, also known as Adam, as we all know it's Adam. Good evening, Julie. How are we this evening? I hope we're well. Suitcase on the roadside. He's been on the low side for what seems like a lifetime. Maybe today is gonna be the right time. A beautiful love. Nice, isn't it? Surrounded by color. Someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother. People waving. And yes, that is Adam dancing in a mask. The secret is out, so to speak. Big Papa Klaus has been unmasked. Lifting up his soul, a free spirit. Oh, I thank you, Julie. I quite like the shirt as well. Surrounded by someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother. The tune case on the roadside. I like it. He's been on the low side. How are we anyway? How are you and Dread Eye? Are you doing well? Maybe today is gonna be the right time. We're gonna build some Lego in a minute. Some Minecraft Lego. Someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother. People waving as they drive by. Brings a tear to his eye. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of background noise while we wait. Yeah, I mean, we're also, you know, we're just back from Butlins, and we'll talk about that a bit whilst we build along here. It was good. If you haven't yet, head over and watch our review of our trip just now. Took me bloody ages to edit that. Now look, there's Dreadeye himself in the chat. Good evening, sir. I hope you're well. I have to look up there to see your chat, so the screen is sort of suspended in the air up here, and then the screen that's monitoring the show is below it, and then I've got a laptop to control everything here, and then we've got our build station here. So I think we're ready to go. I do, I think we're ready to go. Let's go to the... There it is, look. As promised. Set number 21241, the Bee Cottage. So this is, I think it could be retired now. It's certainly out of stock on the Lego website, and our son's had it for God knows how long. And it's time to get it built, because he said, Daddy, build that one. And if we get through it quickly, I do have another one that's partially open, though I'm not actually sure if all of the pieces are there. Sorry. Carl got this one. Oh, he has. Carl's got this one on his shelf. So let's get it open. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to do the sacrilegious thing that my wife hates me doing. I'm going to pop the box. She's staring at me dead-eyed right now, like she's going to end me. But that's how you open them. If you disagree, get in the chat. You're telling me to sleep with one eye open because I popped a Lego box. Oh, look at this. Look at this. What we got here? Stage 2 is a lot of stuff. Judy says she loves the bees spinning round the trees. Well, you've just spoiled it. You've just spoiled it for me, Julie. Yeah, that's what you've done. You just created a massive spoiler. I know it's probably on the box. It's definitely on the box, but... That's why you got it. But you got it from so long ago that it's now no longer a set. It's retired. Well, it's certainly out of stock, as I said. I actually saw a video earlier on of a guy going around like B&M and stuff looking for retired Lego sets and getting quite a bit of success. Yeah, well, Julie, I don't need to read the box, and you know what? I'm also somewhat offended that there is multiple people watching right now and they haven't hit the like button. You know, just hit the like button, because the more you guys do that, the more it's pushed out in the algorithm, and the more we can chat, and the more fun we can have, and the more people, oh, that just went flying, can know what's going on and join the fun. Also, I'm hoping that my mic sounds a bit better, because I've turned off a feature that was on it called noise suppression, and I think it was making me sound like I was in a tunnel. So I did a couple of test recordings before I came on, and it sort of sounded far better. So let me know if I'm wrong. It's nice to see people hitting the like button. And if you are a subscriber already, I think you only have to be subscribed for 5 minutes in order to get in on the chat. So, you know what? In fact, Julie's not a moderator. Should I change that now? Because I do trust... What? Julie's a moderator? I can't see a little spanner next to her name. Oh. Oh. Oh, you are. I don't even see a little spanner next to your name. I'm talking directly to my wife there, who is Mario Mom, by the way, in the chat. So say hello to Chrissy, she's there. And we're going to get going. We're going to get building. I guess it's time. We're going to build a minifigure first, as always with these sets. I don't actually know what this is. It's a Minecraft character, of course. And by the way, we don't have to just talk about this Lego or whatever. If you want to get chatting away in the chat, feel free. We are quite easy and open about things that we're going to talk about. Let's not get too political, though. That's all I ask. Let's not get too political. I'll talk about some political stuff, but let's not go down the political rabbit hole, so to speak. We're going to go here. This is the first figure, look. Ooh, pretty. It's only so pretty because the camera is awesome that I am using for this top-down view. That is a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, just sort of plugged in via a cable. But you're getting a live feed, and I think it looks awesome. So let's stick him here so that he's still in view. So Ben is blind and doesn't wear his glasses. I'm always telling him off. There is no... Right. Stay out the camera shot. But come and look here. There is no spanner. There's no spanner against either of you. Beats and tapes. Good evening. I hope you are well. So, like I said, yeah, we'll chat about anything and everything. I don't mind, but I would like to stay somewhat politics-free. That's all I ask, because I've kind of quit that lifestyle now. It's not really for me. I'll talk, like I said, briefly about some of it, but it just... I feel so much better now we've been doing this kind of stuff. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little bit of an annoyance that actually happened to me over the past 24 hours. I started editing a big video of us playing the Music Tech Golf course at Butlins Bognor Regis. It's a 9-hole course. I spent a good, well over an hour. I got to hole 6 of the editing. And then the editing software just corrupted and deleted everything. So now I have to start again. It's so annoying. Because I really do take pride in my editing, and I really try my best to make really good quality stuff. And yet, it just deleted it, and it just felt so brutal. So brutal. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I see a thing there from Julie that says, I had to get a paintbrush on Carl's Lego models the other day. They were so dusty and getting on my nerves. That's a really good idea. And if you agree with Julie that it's a really good idea, hit the like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. And if you can see there, if you want to go that little step further, we have a super chat goal of 5 £2 super chats throughout the course of the evening. So if you want to contribute to that, we love you dearly. And of course, anyone that does super chat will have their comments prioritized, because, well, they deserve it. But yeah, I mean, that Butlins Bognor Regis review video that's out on the channel, that took me about 7 hours to edit. But Chrissy says it looks really good. So if she says it looks really good, it probably is really good, because she criticises my stuff all the time. Isn't that right, dear? Isn't that right, dear? She's not. She's going to respond in the chat. Oh, there she goes. Look, no comment in the chat. Just she won't respond in the air. She's not going to talk. She just gets it in the chat. She thinks, oh, I can hide behind a screen and I can say what I want. Well, you can't hide behind a screen because you're right there. Also, if you could share this out, we would really appreciate that as well. You don't have to, but, you know, it helps out the channel if you do. And if you want to help out the channel, you'll get a woohoo if you do. What have we got in the chat? You guys just keep talking either amongst yourselves, or like I said, we'll talk about pretty much anything. And if you really want to go down some political rabbit holes, I'll go somewhere, but I'm not willing to turn it into a political show. We're building Lego, mate. So, but yeah, it's just a chilled out evening of chat. Of you're saying hello to Beats. He's Welsh. Sorry, Beats. There's nothing wrong with being Welsh. Nothing wrong with being Welsh. I'm already out of Coca-Cola. This is... Oh, Julie, you live in Wales, don't you? But you're not... You guys aren't Welsh, but you decided to move there because... You... no comment. No comment. Love you. But Beats is Welsh and also lives in Wales, so you could all have like a meet-up and a gathering and a party and all of that. I didn't die in the storm even though we had a red warning here, says Beats and Tapes and Harry Potter Fandom, who commented on a couple of my videos today, and I actually subscribed to your channel earlier because I saw you'd started a new channel. Good evening. We're just building some Lego and shooting the shite and chatting and just about anything you want. So just come in. The people don't bite. They are very nice people. Some of them are Welsh. I'm sorry about that, but we're just building some Minecraft Lego and chatting. No problem. I saw you'd started a channel, and obviously we're not a big channel, and everyone needs to help each other out, right? And we all need to start somewhere. So you're very, very welcome. Oh, look, it's Shalini. Shalini has appeared. Vaughn and I are in the house. Aren't you in a flat? I'm on fire tonight, I'm telling you. I'm absolutely on fire tonight. Oh, dear. So, Harry Potter fan here, I'm just talking to my wife here, is going to Butlins over Christmas. And saw our review. And I believe agreed about the food and such. But it's exciting that you're going to Butlins over actual Christmas, because hopefully it'll be pretty damn magical. I mean, as a Harry Potter fan in the chat, for the second year in a row, or Harry Potter fandom, the one that's called Harry... Which Butlins? Are you going to Bognor? I think it's Bognor. Second year... like I say, we couldn't... There's no way we could afford to do that over actual Christmas. It was damn cheap, as you saw in our review, to go when we did, but it's this year, like I said in the review, they promised certain things that don't seem to have materialized. Like, I believe I actually saw that they were supposed to have over 1 million lights for Christmas. That's certainly not happened. I'm going to tell you. And the only reason the resort is looking so clean right now, and the resort is looking very clean, is because BBC News turned up on Friday morning to film in Play Experience. And they invited a few of us over. Butlins did, not BBC. They invited a few of us over, so I took Dexter over because he was adamant he wanted to go over. And they gave us a bunch of the stuff in the Play Experience for free. So we were able to play 2 courses of the Tech Golf for free, so we got to do music in Vegas again. And shuffleboard, they gave us like 40 minutes on the shuffleboard for free as well. Just to sort of be in the background and look like people were there whilst BBC News were filming. And it was... You know, it was cool. It was fun, and Dexter our son really wanted to do it. But that's sort of the only reason it's looking amazing right now. We were watching them from the balcony, just jet wash. Loads and loads and loads. And jet wash they did. So it's clean. Except the Skyline Pavilion, of course, that's still not white. It's a little bumblebee. Buzz, buzz, buzz. I'm guessing these are the ones you're talking about, Julie. Okay, that sounds really fun. Can't wait for the escape room. Yeah, so we did the 7 Seas escape room. And we did film the entire experience. But we won't... When we do the video, we're not going to give away how to solve all of it. We might give away a little bit of it, but we're not going to give away how to solve all of it, because we don't want to ruin it and spoil it for other people. We just sort of want to give an overview of the experience as a whole. But I will tell you, for what we paid, as I said in the review, £20 for a whole hour in an escape room for up to 6... Is it up to 6 people? You can have up to 6 people in there for that price. As long as you've bought your tokens in the... That's such good value. And no, you pay per room. So it's 4 tokens per room. Yeah, £20. You're doing the witchcraft and wizardry one. So we've been told that's one of the hardest. The hardest being Area 51. We were told, so witchcraft and... Yeah. But I will say this, I did not expect Butlins to theme that escape room as well as they did. It is so well done. And I worry that it all looks beautiful and amazing in that Play Experience, and I do worry that they're just going to let it go to crap. Lila did get locked, our daughter, she got locked in the toilet down there. Yeah, no, like I said, you get an hour to complete it, and it is really good fun. So, hopefully you've got it booked in advance, though, because we wanted to do another one, but they were booked the entire week. There was none available, so we couldn't do a second one. So, just warning, if you haven't booked anything up, in the Tech Golf seems to be fine. There was pretty much nobody on the Tech Golf the whole week, except us. It was really weird, because it is fun, but the escape rooms, they're what people want to do. So as long as you've got them booked, great, because if you want to do another one, then I would suggest making sure that it's booked in advance, because, yeah, we couldn't. What's that? Oh yeah, laser tag was great, and £5 a person as well for an hour session. It completely baffles me and blows my mind how they can do that so cheap. But also, like I said in the video, I'm not sure it's going to be as cheap come this time next year. I think it'll all be more expensive because they know people are getting a bargain. And I think that they're doing it on purpose to entice people in the door. And then they'll ramp the prices up because that's what these type of companies do. They are kind of vultures. Because, yeah, whilst these things are great, these holidays are great, etc., you know, the ultimate goal and the reason they even exist is to get your money. So, I think that's what might occur. But I could be wrong. I'm just a cynical person sometimes, I guess. So, yes, we done everything we could online. Me and my sister and my dad is doing it most likely well. Good. Good. Make sure you do. So, Guys, everyone else in the chat right now, have you seen our review video from Butlins yet? If not, you need to get over there and watch it. But not now. Not now. Now you need to stay with me and talk about anything you want. What is the cat? Oh, it's the cat trying to get up on here. I'm about to get invaded. I'm about to just no. Grab it. Grab it. It's gonna knock everything out. No, like I say, you know, obviously I'm tooting my own horn here because I'm the one that spent hours on end editing it, but it's certainly worth a watch, I would say. And it really does give an honest overview of the experience that we had. And that's to say that it was far better than it was in May. Far better than it was in May, but it still wasn't amazing. And that's kind of disappointing. What in the heck? Am I putting saucepans on here? I am putting saucepans on here. I'm guessing this is for what Julie said. The bees buzzing around the tree. Oh, no. She's going to take everything out. She's going to take everything. It's about to be a massive disaster. It's all going to go wrong. Could you please lean over and grab this animal before it takes everything out? Yeah, but she's about to take out wires and everything. She's not good. She's about to enter the build zone. Look. What happened on Boxing Day at the Wave Hotel? Tell us all about it. Amy says hello to you. You can shout, she'll hear you.
Hi, Amy.
Yeah, that definitely went through. So the cat is now scenting my computer monitor. Oh dear. This is not going, you know. No. Oh. You're going to take everything out. We've got Amy. And by the way, if you haven't already, please do hit the like button because it really helps us in the algorithm. I know I keep asking, I keep banging on about it, but we want to get more likes, we want to get more subscribers, we want to get more shares, we want to reach more people, and we want to be able to do more stuff. And obviously subscribing really helps us be able to do that, and it's completely free. So, where on earth, right? I'm already missing a piece. I'm already missing a piece. No, I'm not. I'm not. Every time. Every time. I'm in the middle of making a Christmas book Nook miniature scene kit. My cat keeps jumping on the table and laying on my stuff. Yeah, that's basically what's happening here. Except for she's going to destroy everything. She's gonna destroy everything. It's all going to go horribly wrong. And then I'm going to cry. You'll see a grown man cry. It's going to happen. And it'll be the cat's fault. It'll be entirely the cat's fault. No. Honestly, it's fine. So yeah, what I'm interested. Harry Potter fan. If you've got an actual name, you can tell us your actual name. We'll use that. I'm Ben. Mario Mom is Chrissy. Shalini is Shalini. Amy is Amy. Good evening, Amy. I did see you there. Lovely to see you. Okay, so I'm now making this. This is for those bees spinning around the trees, I believe. So, that's another thing. Finally, now we are back off vacation. Tomorrow, we will be shooting a video. Opening up the horror ducks. It's finally coming. So, 13 days spooky countdown. We're going to shoot it. We're going to do it. We're going to open them up. Yeah, have you... Okay, I'm hoping that I'm going to pronounce this right. Your name is Tiana. Yeah? I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. And also, you're speaking to people, you know, from all over the country, all over the world. There's people from Wales in here, God forbid. Amy is in Kentucky, you know, home of KFC. She's in Kentucky. Ah! Jesus! Oh, no. No, no. I've been completely invaded. If I let go of this tripod, everything is going to go flying. I know she's desperate to get to me because she thinks I'm her mother. Oh no, she's taking out the pieces and everything. Well, maybe put her out the room, close the door. That's probably, yeah, but if she wants to get out, let her out. I think that's probably the best bet here. I know she wants everybody to see her. She's now going to take out a light. She's now about to take out a massive 100-odd-pound LED panel. Come on, let's not. This is not going to go right. Oh no! Oh no! Florence, I love you, baby, but now's not the time. Yeah, go and look at the fish. Go look at the fish in Lila's room. That's a good idea. And I can now get on continuing to build some Lego. So yes, Tiana, Wave Hotel. We've stayed there a couple of times, but we refused to stay in the rooms. We've only stayed in the Wave apartments. Because we tried a room once and it was dreadful. We think they're so small in comparison to the rooms you get like at the Ocean Hotel. It's just dreadful. What am I doing? Okay. I'm making a bumblebee. Yeah, that's right. Shut the cat out. Where it needs to be. In my room in the Wave Hotel, my roof started leaking and it got so bad we had to be evacuated from the room to a different room on Boxing Day. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because absolutely I'm not shocked that that occurred. Actually, because the Wave Hotel, this is a true story. The Wave Hotel was delayed because they got in a bunch of Polish builders to build it. And this is what they told us. And it fell in two. So the big tower part of it and the part that steps down were not connected properly. So the opening got delayed because they had to get a bunch of non-Polish contractors in order to repair the damage, so to speak. So I am not shocked. That thing was not built right. It wasn't. But yes, I hope they compensated you as well, like my wife there says. I do. Every time. This young lady, I believe, is about 17 years old. Maybe no kids. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've lost it. I just don't think it's there. I mean, it's quite a big piece. That's why I don't think it's there. Yeah, we only stay at the Ocean Hotel. Yeah, so that's quite a big piece that I'm not seeing. What? That was taken out by the cat. It's over here. Right over the other side of the desk. Yeah, hopefully you will have a nice Christmas indeed, like Shalini here says. As I said to you, I replied to your comment earlier. Natalie, who does videos for the channel and works with us sometimes, her and her children are staying at Butlins in Minehead on the same week that you're staying at Bognor, and we're hoping that she's going to get a bunch of footage and stuff and see what the Christmas experience over in Minehead is like. Now, I'm not pressuring her to do it. If she just wants to have a nice Christmas with her family, that's obviously fine. But let's see. Amy bought a terrarium kit from Amazon. It came without the bowl. Right. Let me just talk to you all a minute, just for a minute. Oh my god, they do spin round, look. Wow. That is pretty cool. Let's lift that up. Look. Chrissy here wants to purchase, because now our son Dexter had to change his fish tank. He had to get a bigger fish tank. So now we've got a spare fish tank. And Chrissy would like to purchase... Yeah, go for it. A real-life axolotl to go in the tank. And yes, I did win this Kawaii Cuties axolotl from a claw machine at Butlins for Chrissy for the grand total of a whole £2. A whole £2 that cost me. So anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think she's nuts? Because I kind of do. She's just going, no, over there. I think she's nuts. But she wants to purchase a real-life axolotl. And put it in this tank and have it swimming around. So I think that the chat needs to get involved in this and tell us what you guys think. She's over there. Shalini says bloody ads. Well, I should buy Dexter a shark. Yeah. Yeah, of course you can give advice for Adventure Island, because Adventure Island messed me up, as you guys, as you would have saw in the video. I actually couldn't complete my day there because Rage was, ouch. Because I rock around on a mobility scooter, if you haven't seen from the videos. And that thing it needs tearing down. It does. It's the worst Gerstlauer Eurofighter I've ever been on. It needs tearing down. I mean, where on earth am I going to purchase this shark from, though, guys? That's the question that I need answering here. I'm not opposed to the idea. I'm not opposed to it. But from where will I purchase this shark? Yeah, I mean, it gets stuck. I've heard this as well, because my friend who I went with, they live in the area. They're about 15 minutes drive away, maybe even less than that actually. But they live in the area, and I'm gonna buy an. Okay, Amy is suggesting that I buy a shark on Amazon. Anyone like to chime in on this? A shark from Amazon. Or are they talking about something else? I'm not really sure. I could be in a completely different conversation and saying something completely wrong. I'm going to put this tree bit here. Yeah, sorry if I keep turning up to the left. Like I said, you guys are on a screen hanging in the air. That away. So when I read your chat, it's up there. I did not say... No, Shalini, nobody is buying a shark. And I simply asked... Beaten Tape said you should buy him a shark, Ben. So I said where to get one. Actually, Beaten Tapes has offered a solution here. Rob one from the Sea Life Centre. I mean, I don't think I've got it. What am I going to do? Hide it on my mobility scooter? Just, come on, Sharky. Time to go. Once again, guys, if you are feeling generous this evening, we have a super chat goal. Super chat goal of 5. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 £2 super chats is what we're trying to reach for the show this evening. If yeah, okay, so okay. Yeah, but Amy also just said Coke in a can is just wrong. You know what? I would totally agree with you, and I would get it in a glass bottle if I could be asked to drive the hour and a half to Costco. But I can't be asked to drive the hour and a half to Costco. So sacrifices must be made. What are you laughing at now? What's he saying now? No one will see me. What? Because I'm on my scooter. You'll just go, oh, look at him. That poor little guy. Hide a shark in my backpack. So Tiana says, if you go again in the summer especially, I would recommend a Sunday as that's the least busiest days because queues are a nightmare and just so busy, and especially because it's better. Well, the other thing is we get given, so we spoke to management whilst we were there. We were thinking about doing an interview with them, and then I got absolutely busted up by rage and I was just not in the mood. But as a disabled person, they give us a little timesheet so we don't actually have to stand in the queues. We can book a time slot and then go on the ride, but still, I'm not impressed. I like the Axis ride. That was pretty good. Forceless though, and that's the other thing I will say. The drop tower and the Axis are very forceless. Oh, you're petrified of Axis, right? So I'll tell you, I've got a POV of Axis on the channel. So if you haven't ridden it, I've got a POV of it on the channel. And what I found was it was completely forceless. So its bark is worse than its bite. It's good. I enjoyed it, but you don't really get any feeling on it. You're far too pinned in, and they really do make sure that you are pinned in. And to me, that's really a shame. I mean, I like to play the game. I like to play the game when we go to Disneyland. I like to play the game of so Avengers Flight Force used to be Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. What I'll do is me and my friend Lisa will play the game of how many clicks can we have away from our body on the restraints so that it's as open as loose as possible. Once, and this is no word of a lie, you can ask Lisa, when we got to the end of the coaster, I was sitting in the footwell. I was sitting in the footwell. we like having a laugh. But nope, that did not just happen. Every bloody time. Hey, look, there's my car keys. Right, it's gone. It's gone. It's all gone. Every time I do this, every time I build something, this blinking happens. It never happened to me. Alright, I found it. See, that's what happens, right? You moan a bit and then you find it. Right. Are you laughing at me again? What did she say now? Do you have a black hole in this desk is huge, Amy. And it's not just huge. I have so much stuff under here, it's unreal. Because we've built a studio. So it's got to go somewhere. Stuff's got to go. Okay. Okay. No, go on. Are you taking a mick again? See, this is marriage, folks, right? Minecraft tree. Finally got there in the end. Finally got there. Well, what other UK parks do I love? That's a good question. So we have. Why is that not on something and that? Something tells me that this is a little zombie and it's supposed to be on there somewhere. Yeah. Look at that. Yep, well, my video software is crashing because I run this whole stream through a laptop, mate, with an old, a 12-year-old DSLR over there. So a 12-year-old DSLR and an S24 Ultra here. So, you know, we try our best. We try our best. But in order for us to try our best, you need to hit the like button. You need to get involved. But we've got this tree now with bees flying around it. And I really dig it. I really dig it. I know, the video software crashed last time because I tried to introduce something new into the system and it was a really bad idea. Icon's my favourite ride in the country. Tiana, Icon is my favourite coaster in the country by far, by a country mile. It would be Hyperia if Hyperia was actually a long ride, but it's not. I love Thorpe Park for the thrills, obviously. The reason you go to Thorpe Park. I'm a big fan of Alton Towers, but it's so far away, we just can't get out there very often. Pleasure Beach is a personal favourite as well. In fact, there's not really many in the UK we don't like. We do love Paulton's Park, if you've ever been there, and that's not really a thrill park. Oh, it's Emma Watts. Good evening, Emma Watts. You've managed to find us whilst we're live, Emma, and smash that like button. I can't believe I just said that. I'm not the... all them people, smash that like button. Isn't our old friend John doing that now? Like, oh yeah, smash that like button, folks. Why? In fact, I want to say, I'm... If you are watching in the background there, John, I hope everything is well, and I hope your mum's doing okay. But I know that... Ooh, we've got a lot of Lego out here now. The only problem with Icon, I have problems with my ears, so I couldn't hear anything afterwards on Icon. Oh, that's fair enough. Did you do the Enzo out of interest, though? Because when I last went to Pleasure Beach, Enzo wasn't yet on it. So I haven't been able to try it out. And it's something I really, really want to try. And for those who are completely uninitiated, Enzo is a back row on Icon, which is one of the best, if not the best, steel roller coaster in the country. And they've added these seats that freely spin. Oh, you have been on Enzo. So I've heard that the best way to ride this thing, to ride Enzo, is on your own. You've got to insist that you go without anybody else, because if you put two people in it, it don't spin. So apparently you have to insist, I want to ride it on my own. Otherwise it's just not worth the almost £20 that you have to pay for the upcharge. Now, I don't mind it being an upcharge, but I do think it's a bit of a rip-off. But if I ever manage to get back out to Pleasure Beach, I'm definitely trying it at least once. You've got to, haven't you? It just looks so... It's the closest thing to Ride to Happiness that we've probably got in the UK. And Ride to Happiness, for those also who are uninitiated, is a spinning, launched, crazy roller coaster out in... It's just near the Eurotunnel, actually. It's not in France. It's just into Belgium. And it's largely seen as the best coaster on the planet. And once again, it's something that I need to get out there and ride. But it's just... We need to be able to afford to do these things. So, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. The more you subscribe, the more we can do. It's as simple as that. And obviously film our reactions and all of that. But I think, yeah, Enzo looks fantastic. It's the closest thing in the UK that we've got to Ride to Happiness. And so, hopefully, I'll get to ride it at some point. I mean, Chrissy over there, my wife, she hasn't even ridden... You haven't even ridden, Icon, have you? She just said, I don't want to talk about it. She hasn't... Well, the thing is, the reason I got to ride Icon is because we were doing this years ago, but on Twitter. under the name Disabled. And Pleasure Beach actually invited me out, gave me 2 nights in the Big Blue Hotel, and gave us unfettered access to Icon. It was a really good little trip that they gave us. Tiana says, in August I'm going to the Netherlands for a theme park, water park, and holiday park. Chin chin. Fantastic. I want to go, like I say, I want to go to Plopsaland Pan in Belgium, so we can experience Ride to Happiness. I would like to go to Park Asterix, because I've not been there. And the one, I think the bucket list park at the moment is Europa Park, because I really, really want to ride their striker coaster, Voltron Navira. I think it's they've only called it Navira because of the Rimac Navira having the sponsorship, but I really want to ride Voltron Navira and try it out. I've had friends that have been on it and they say it's outstanding. Yes, Beats and Tapes, of course I'm an icon. Shalini says, I want to go to Minion Land. Was that in Japan then? Right. So the best Minion Land, I think, is in Shanghai. Or, Beijing. Universal Studios Beijing. So they've got Minion Land at Universal Studios Florida, which is not great. They've got Minion Land at Universal Studios Japan, which is somewhat better. They've got Beijing's Minion Land, which is ground up, brand new. So that's the best one for now. But they're about to open a brand new Minion Land in February over at Universal Studios Singapore. So you can take your pick, really. I really want to go out as well. We want to go out to Tokyo Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea, Universal Studios Japan, see Super Nintendo World. Duriel is the spelling is so... What? What? Oh, good God! Right. Quick. I've got so much on here now. I need help. I need you. Please help. Please. Throw the kitten away. Just trying. You go that way and you stay there. And there are a load of Lego sets there, though. Yeah. Oh my God. Amy says, I'm never leaving this homestead, so you will all have to post videos of your park adventures. Well, we're coming to your homestead for Thanksgiving dinner next year. Come hell or high water. Oh my God. Yeah, we're coming to your homestead for Thanksgiving. Emma, we've got 4 cats. There's 4 of the buggers. And a dog. And 3 fish. And a hamster. Have we got anything else? Oh, she wants to buy an axolotl. Emma, in short, we have a zoo. A zoo. Try and run a channel with a studio set up around a zoo. It's hard. Oh, Amy, we do not yet have a shark. Okay, if you guys want to purchase us a shark and an enclosure in which to put it, feel free. But if you guys also want to, if you want to help us buy a shark, then start donating to the Super Chat goal. And we will buy a shark. Not at the £10 goal. Going to be far higher than that, but if you want us to have a shark, you need to chip in. But yes, this cat is right here. It is scenting my laptop with its neck as we speak. This is Florence, and Florence thinks I'm her mother. And the reason Florence thinks I'm her mother is because when she came to us, she couldn't eat, so I bottle fed her. And now what's this, 7 years ago, 8 years ago? See, about 9 years ago. And ever since then, this cat thinks I'm its mother. So, and I mean, my wife does everything for the animals, right? Let me just be completely honest with you. I am not an animal person. Never really have been. But she's when I shuffle off this mortal coil, wherever we live will be overrun with cats. It will be. There will just be cats everywhere. She'll be that old lady on The Simpsons sitting out on the porch, just chucking them in the old thing and washing them and chucking them out. Chucking them in the thing, washing them, chucking them out. That'll be Chrissy. That'll be my wife. Emma says, how do you cope with that many animals? I have one cat and I find her hard going. We've actually lost 2 cats this year. Which is... and to answer your question, Emma, I don't. I don't cope with this many animals. But Chrissy loves them, and, you know, I love her, so... Got to put up with them, I guess. Forced upon, yeah, that's correct. At least you're admitting it, dear. I did. I used to be terribly allergic to cats. Like, anytime one would come near me, I'd just go... and scream like there was no tomorrow. River is fine. She's around somewhere. River's the dog, for anybody who's wondering. And anybody who's not wondering, hit the like button, because you haven't. And I can see you. Oh, dear. I'm in one of those weird moods this evening, where I'm quite enjoying building and just chatting. Is that going on upside down? I think it is. Amy says, we have 3 dogs, 2 that weigh more than I do, 6 sheep, dozens of chickens, wild turkeys, coyotes, and a hibernating bear. So, will one of those turkeys be our Thanksgiving dinner next year, Amy? I'm just asking. Look, I want to have Thanksgiving in Kentucky with barbecue buttered turkey. I want to do that. Well, people need to start subscribing, and then we can start saving. I mean, that just sounds fantastic to me. Do we have any really nice planned for next year? No, look, I'm going to be honest with you, Tiana. I don't plan things. I just do things. I've got to hand it to Chrissy. I've got to hand it to her here, because sometimes I'll give you an example. So I was at Alton Towers with my old podcast partner, John. And I get some messages from my friend Lisa, who works on this channel with me as well. She goes, oh, you feel like going to Disneyland? And I go, oh, when? She goes, well, Sunday. And I'm at Alton Towers until Friday. And I'm like, hold on, better ask. Better ask. So I did ask, and thankfully you were away, weren't you? You were away on holiday yourself.
Let's talk about what really happened.
What really happened? Oh yeah, I got abandoned by John at a service station in Brighton. That happened. He just abandoned me at a service station in Brighton so that he could go and have a nice lunch with Latimer Alder, a climate change guy. Just abandoned me, so I had to call up my wife and say, come and get me please, right before she was going away on holiday. And then her and the kids went away with her father. So I was free for the weekend anyway. And then the witch that lives next door kept me up until gone 3 a.m. and I had to leave here at 5 a.m. to get the train. She kept me up till gone 3 a.m. because they were having a boxing party that spilled out into the street. And oh, it was nuts, and I was not best pleased. And I had to roll on my mobility scooter on to the train to London, through the underground, over to St Pancras to get the Eurostar to Disneyland Paris. But I've lost count of the amount of times I've been to Disneyland Paris. I'm going to be honest with you, Tiana. I think I've been 3 times this year. We haven't tried Compass Club yet, but we tried Hotel New York's Empire State Club. That's on the channel. Just in October, just past. Empire State Club. Earlier in the year, we tried the Sequoia Lodge. And then, no, I've been twice this year. So earlier this year, we tried Hotel Newport Bay. And then at the end of last year, we did Sequoia Lodge's Golden Forest premium thing there. I'm building something. Emma, I used to be too scared to go out on my own. In fact, I'll be honest with you. Actually, the first time I went to go to Disney with Lisa, I called Chrissy from a bathroom in Gatwick Airport. Absolutely scared out me wits. Not wondering whether or not I'd get on the plane. Sort of 7 years later, me and Lisa are still doing this shit. So, you know, it's about taking that step and just going for it. It's hard. The last time you went was Christmas 23rd to 27th in 2019. Man, your family do like going away places for Christmas, don't you? So in 1999, I did the Millennium, and I was a child, obviously, with my parents. We did the Millennium at Universal Studios in Florida. So, New Year's Eve. And we did Christmas Day at Epcot. That was weird. But we did that. We flew out on Christmas Eve of 1999 to Florida. But yeah, no, I'm going to be completely honest with you. If we could afford it, we would be away for Christmas as well. We're not even going to have Christmas dinner this year. I'm not even bothering making Christmas dinner. We're going to get a takeaway because there are a few open in our area. So we're gonna save up. We're going to get a nice takeaway, probably a pizza, because that's what our son wants. I know it doesn't sound extravagant, but you know, that's what they want. That's what they'll get, which is fair enough. But yeah, if I could not, because over the past, well, ever since we've been married, coming on 12 years, I've cooked Christmas dinner, and I do love doing it. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing it. But Chrissy said she didn't want it this year, so I said fair enough. We're gonna get. We looked into going out, so we looked at a harvester, and it would have been over £200 for me, Chrissy, and the two kids to have a harvester Christmas Day dinner, and we thought, nope. So, Tiana, you were supposed to go to Florida for your 13th birthday, but it was cancelled due to COVID. Oh, man. Don't get me started. This is not the channel to have that conversation when it comes to COVID. But what I do think, and what I will say, is that your generation were totally screwed. You were wronged, and I'm not really sure that there's any fixing it. And it's not just on things like that. It's just on your education, on absolutely everything. And but yes, Shalini, it is extremely expensive to go out on Christmas Day. We very much discovered that. It's just something that we could not consider doing, so we didn't consider doing it. We're building. I think we're building a big bee with an apartment inside it. That's what I think's going on here. You're 17 now. Hopefully you can go another time. You was in year 7 in school. Now in year 12 in A-levels. Jesus, we never had year 12, did we? We never had year 12. No, I'm starting to sound like an old person. I'm not that old. Are we old? Are we old? I'm 35. You're 34. So I'm old and you're not. So in April, when you're 35, I get to call you old. Emma says we're spring chickens. I like Emma. You know what? John gets jealous if Emma compliments me. It's quite funny. But what about me? Don't I look good? Thought I looked good. We're like, John, of course you look good. Julie says we're spring chickens compared to her and Dread. Nah. You still got loads of life in ya. A Beach says his kids still don't have year 12. It's the school, I think. Well, aren't they... Correct me if I'm wrong, Tiana, but... And I've got children in school, so I should know this. But are you not now mandated to stay in education until you're 18? And the dog's going off. What's the... The dog is not happy. The animals are just not happy today. I mean, Florence, I'll give her her due. She is sitting here nicely. She's just behind my laptop, just here. So yeah, you are mandated to stay in education until you're 18 years of age. I thought so. What is that dog doing? Did the door knock or something? Probably just the wind. Or it's the witch next door going, I heard you through the wall calling me a witch. Love, maybe you want to record yourself laughing and then play it back to yourself and then wonder why we say that. It is something to behold. Something to behold. I think we're getting near to this being completed. I think that's the bee's face. Look at that. Look at that. I think that's the big bee's face. Either college A-level or apprenticeship. I'm doing drama A-level, English literature and literature A-level, and level 3 food science and nutrition. It's horrid having a witch living next door. You're correct, Emma. It is, but it is our cross to bear. It is our cross to bear. I will say this is for people who are familiar with my forever fight to get a dentist, which has been going on for years now. I went to the dentist today. I have a dentist. And on Christmas Eve, that's right, Christmas Eve, they're going to fix 6 of my teeth at once. I have an appointment to have 6 of my teeth fixed at once on Christmas Eve. To say I'm worried would be an understatement. I am pretty worried. But in the same breath, I'm excited. I'm happy. Because, oh Jesus, what's going on here? I've missed something here. I have. Yes, seriously, Shalini. I have an appointment to get 6 of my teeth fixed at once on Christmas Eve. It is a lot in one go, Julie, but I couldn't be happier. I'm not going to lie, I could not be happier. Because you know how many years, and I mean years, I've been trying to get a dentist. And I finally have one. And they're going to do the work. And I feel so relieved. I had Natalie say to me earlier on, oh, you can't complain. You can't complain on a Christmas Day if your mouth is sore. And I was like, yeah, all right, I won't complain. I mean, I'll definitely complain. Oh, you can't complain. Do you want to get it done another day? No. No, I do not. I have an appointment. It is booked. I am keeping it. I do not want to do it another day. I've waited so long to get this all sorted. And that's everything at once. That's a problem at the moment. They're doing it all at once. Tiana says, well done for getting over your fear. I had a tooth taken out on my mum's birthday, and she told me she had to pin me down and my mum was passed out. It wasn't a fear. I haven't been able to get a dentist. Yes, it is NHS, Shalini. I haven't actually been able to get a dentist. So in Eastbourne, where we live, they have not been doing NHS patients for the dentist anywhere for years. So we've just been waiting and waiting and waiting for me to be able to get one. And do you know what the irony is? It's my old dentist. But we got one, and I'm very happy. Look, the bee's face has now got little antennas. Bzzz. Yeah, this is quite cool. I quite like this. But I'm just so relieved. Like I said, they're like, oh, you can have it all done in 2 sessions or 1. They did offer me 2 sessions. I'll just do it. Just get it done. Fix them. So, yeah, that is a thing that has happened. And I couldn't be happier. I'm not going to lie. So I actually got in the dentist chair today and saw an actual dentist. And he was a very, very lovely man. And I told him I'm aware that my copious ingestion of fizzy drinks has almost certainly played a massive role in the destruction of my teeth. And he just told me it was okay, it was all fine, and that we were going to get it sorted. And that's what I wanted to hear. Lovely man. I have waited a very long time, Emma. You know how long I've waited. Oh God, Florence is on the move. It's been an ongoing saga from our old days as doing politics on the other channel to now. It's been an ongoing saga, and we are finally nearing the end. So hopefully, Christmas Day, I'm not going to have new teeth, but my teeth won't hurt so much anymore. I mean, in that time, I've had, what, 3 or 4 of them ripped out. One of them literally smashed in my mouth, and I've still got bits of it there. And this is all my own fault. So I'm not asking for sympathy. I should not drink as much of this stuff as I do. It's as simple as that. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke anymore. I gave up smoking. I don't do non-prescribed drugs. So this is my vice. And I enjoy it. And the dentist said something to me that he probably shouldn't have said to me as a patient. He said, you can drink as many fizzy drinks as you want. Just make sure that when you finish drinking your fizzy drinks, you immediately have a glass of water in order to get all of the acid off of your teeth. And I thought, that's great advice, Mr. Dentist. He didn't say don't drink them. He said drink as many as you want, just make sure you drink water afterwards. I thought, you know what? Great. That's what I'll do. Although I do need to come off them because I've put on a hell of a lot of weight over the past few months. And I need to lose it again. And the only way to do that, because it's never food that puts weight on me, as people who watch it, I barely eat anything. So it's the fizzy drink, and I've got to stop it. But this has now got a roof. Look at that. Really starting to look like a bee. Buzz, 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 bee. It's like a bee house. Do I like horror movies? I absolutely adore horror movies. Oh yeah, look, this whole thing comes off. Yes, I absolutely adore horror movies. My wife, not so much. But I do. I will go and see as many horror movies at the cinema as I can, because we're going to start doing movie reviews again at some point, because I am a Cineworld Unlimited holder. I do pay for it monthly, and I've got no reason not to go and watch these flicks. So we're going to start doing movie reviews again at some point as well. But I'm putting some feet on the bee now, because every bee needs feet. Oh dear. I'm in a weird ass mood this evening. That doesn't go there. It goes there. And look, 6 feet. Because every bee has 6 feet. Shalini hates horror. Shalini hates horror. Chrissy, do you hate horror? You hate it? I'm actually quite sad about that. I'm not going to lie. I think horror's, when done right, is one of the best.
Me that before you married me, then.
What? I can fix you. You like some horrors. Which horrors do you like? Exactly, beats and tapes, when done right. So Tiana says, I'm watching Wicked on Saturday, so I can post a review on that. Well, Wicked's certainly not a horror movie. I'm joking, I know Wicked's not a horror movie. I have so far not gone to see Wicked. I probably should, but I'm not going to lie to you. I just don't want to. And the thing is, I'll probably... Am I being dragged? You're being dragged to. Yeah, but you're being dragged to a cinema where you're having to pay extortionate amounts of money to get reclining chairs and a bloody dinner service. So you're not really being dragged, are you? Yeah, you are going to fall asleep. It's a 2.5 hour long flick. Yeah, you're going to fall asleep. That's if you even go. And this set is complete. This set is complete. We have a giant bee house. Although I do have tickets booked for the 21st of December for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 because Dexter, our son, is so excited about Sonic 3. And I'll tell you what, the first 2 Sonic the Hedgehog movies are pretty good. For what they are pretty good. So, I would say let's have a look at this set. We'll take a quick look at it, but last time I said let's take a look at this set, I destroyed it all. So, we'll take a quick look at this, because I really like this. This bees round the tree thing. I love it. But yeah, the first 2 Sonic movies are absolutely outstanding. Let me just change this here. Oh god, I've got to move my mouse onto the correct screen now. There we go. I do think that the first 2 Sonic the Hedgehog movies are outstanding. For what they are. So I'm looking forward to number 3, and the fact they got Keanu in to play Shadow. Keanu's the man. He is. Keanu Reeves is the man. I really should stop drinking this stuff, but my god, it tastes fantastic. Anywho, boys and girls, I want to thank you all for popping along this evening. I thought I might go a little bit longer, but I honestly think it's the logical time to start winding this down and wrapping it up. And I think just as we go out this evening, we will enjoy... Yes, there is a HBO Harry Potter series coming out. There's already uproar about it. There's uproar. There's always uproar about these things, about casting and stuff like that. We'll probably delve into it a bit, actually. I might even do a video about it, because it's quite funny. You know, acting is playing something or someone that you're not. That is the entire point of acting. And people I just don't get why people get mad that they race swap a character, right? Sometimes, like with Snow White, you think, maybe, if you read the book as to why she's called Snow White, it doesn't make sense in that context. But people get so mad when they cast somebody to play a character, and you've got to remember, I know some of you people here, and I'm not mad, because the entire point of acting, guys, is to play something or somebody that you're not. I get where people are coming from, especially with the Snape thing. And I certainly understand the argument. I just think there are bigger things in this world, in your life, to worry about than who they cast as a fictional character. I'm just saying that, you know, to try and hopefully help some people direct their emotions, because they're better served on something positive in your life than worrying about who they cast to play a fictional character. Now, I really do like the Harry Potter books. Of course nobody can beat Alan Rickman. You're absolutely correct there, Tiana, but, you know, Alan Rickman will always be Severus Snape in the eyes of people who are fans of the movies. And Alan Rickman was one of the best actors that Britain ever produced. And it's unfortunate that he's no longer with us, but his performance as Severus Snape is immortal, isn't it? It's you can go back and watch it any time that you wish. I really want to go to Orlando to see the Harry Potter stuff because I've never seen any of it. I've been to Orlando over a dozen times in my life, but only when I was a child. So I've never seen any of the Harry Potter stuff. I do want to see it one day. But I would rather wait until Epic Universe opens, because then there's a third Ministry of Magic / Magical Creatures land to go on. No, I've not been to the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, so that is something that we do need to do. And obviously we'll film it, and we'll put it on camera, and we'll take a gander at it at some point, probably in this 2025, hopefully. I mean, like I said, there's loads we want to do, and the best way that we can do it is if people hit that subscribe button. It's as simple as that. Help us so that we can go on. And we don't just, you know, do vlogs. We like to do accessibility as well. We like to show people that disabled people can get out there and enjoy their lives and enjoy these attractions, because I know many people think, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this, that, and the other. So me, Lisa, Natalie, Chrissy, you know, my kids, we all get out there and we try it, because I think that's the best way to do it. Anyway, I'm going to leave you the way I joined you tonight. Oh no, I've gone black. That's the one I was looking for. Yeah, well, welcome to the ASD family, Tiana. It's our superpower. But I'm going to leave you, ladies and gentlemen, with an ode to our energy secretary, Mr. Ed Miliband, written by one friend of the channel, Big Papa Klaus, also known as Adam, because he has been unmasked by the trolls.
He stands alone at the side of the road.
You're very welcome.
His guitar, his
and thank you.
Strumming an incredible tune, lost to traffic noise.
Adam does create some bangers.
An array of beautiful chords he deploys. A tuneful old fella, surrounded by color. Someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother.
This is about Ed Miliband trying to play guitar at the side of the road.
He's been on the low side for what seems like a lifetime. Maybe today's gonna be the right time. A tuneful old, surrounded by color.
Nice one, Adam, indeed.
Someone's father, someone's brother.
And that is Adam in the middle.
People waiting
in a mask.
Brings a tear to his eye. A tune so beautiful, but only he can hear it. Lifting up his soul, a free spirit.
Oh.
A tuneful old fella, surrounded by color. Someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother. The tune case on the roadside. He's been on the low side for what seems like a lifetime. Maybe today is gonna be the right time. A tuneful old fella.
My advice would be to do what you love. That is the best thing. You want to be authentic and you want to be you. So if you love doing it, you go ahead and do it.
Brings a tear to his eye. A tune so beautiful, but only he can hear it. Lifting up his soul, a free spirit. A tuneful old fella, surrounded by color. Someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother.
Go on, down you go.
People waving as they drive by, brings a tear to his eye. A tune so beautiful, but only he can hear it. Lifting up his soul, a free spirit.
Yeah, she's a very soppy cat.
Surrounded by color. Someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother.
And if you become a member of the channel, as some people here are in the chat, from just 99p a month, we're going to restart the music streams for members only. They're coming back, guys. Post your experience of the Harry Potter tour. Fantastic. We'll take a look at it.
A tuneful old fella.
And if you guys could go and give Tiana here a subscribe. She only started her channel today, I believe.
Someone's brother.
Thank you, Adam. That was a beautiful ode to our dear energy secretary. The arsehole that is Ed Miliband. Anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. I thank you all for popping along, and perhaps we will do it again tomorrow, because I have this partially opened set here that I'm told that I need to build. So we could come back and do it again. Dexter started it. And handed it off to father to complete. Well, I believe that will be all of his Lego sets done. So, okay, yep, see you tomorrow, Emma. See you tomorrow, Tiana. See you tomorrow, hopefully, Julie, Shalini, Amy, Dreadeye, anyone that's popped along. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, and become a member from 99p a month in order to come along to the music streams, which are indeed restarting very soon. Bye.